Today, we'll be talking about my top 3 methods for water filtration in the backcountry. Stay tuned. Salute and welcome back to B1 Bushcraft. Survival, outdoors, hiking, camping, travel, adventure, and exploring in the backcountry. Today we'll be talking about my top 3 methods of water filtration systems that I use in the backcountry. Without further ado, let's begin. Now for my third method, which is the least safest method, with number 1 being the safest and most efficient method for filtering water in the backcountry, to the third, less safe, viable option for filtering water in the backcountry. Now, for our third viable option is by using sphagnum. What is sphagnum? Now, let me throw this disclaimer out. I am not a medical doctor, and I am not a botanist, and I've never played one on TV, but I am a survivalist. So therefore, this is for your edutainment purposes only to use in the backcountry. But don't take what I say as law. Feel free to Google this information at your leisure. So with that being said, the third most viable option for filtering water in the backcountry is by using sphagnum. And what is sphagnum? Sphagnum is moss. Yes, tree moss. Your everyday, ordinary moss that grows on the tree. That green substance that looks like a sponge or a moldy sponge that grows off of trees or on rocks or boulders in creeks, rivers, or streams. Yes, you can use that to filter water, because not only of its physical makeup, which it resembles a sponge, which can automatically filter debris and sediments naturally in the water, but sphagnum also has a natural iodine derivative. Yes. There's iodine in moss / sphagnum. And iodine, if you've ever used the potable water tablets, they're made with iodine, which are used as chemical treatments for impure water. So sphagnum / moss has natural iodine already embedded into its fiber. So you can use it as a water filtration system. So if you were using a potable water tablet, one of those tablets can filter about 1 liter of water. So with that being said, about a handful of sphagnum or moss can be used in accordance to filtrate water as well. All that you would do is you scrape the sphagnum or the moss off the tree or the rock, and you take a handful, you put it into the receptacle or container, whatever you have the water in or however you've collected the water. You put it in there and you let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then you take a handkerchief or a bandana, you put it on top of the receptacle or container of water, and pour. And now you have clean drinking water. My number 2 alternative or method for water filtration in the backcountry is by simply boiling it. Yes, just boiling water at 100 degrees Celsius will automatically remove any bacteria or diseases that may be amiss in the water. But you still want to apply the same filtration methods as you did for the third alternative or method using sphagnum. You want to take your handkerchief or bandana, put it over the water receptacle or container that you've used to boil the water, and you're using this bandana as a filter to filter out the sediments and debris that you may have collected in the water. And then you have clean drinking water. My number 1 method for filtration in the backcountry is my tried, true, and tested Sawyer Squeeze. Now, what I like about the Sawyer Squeeze is not only its functionality, but its versatility, because it's very versatile, as you can use it with any standard 1 liter smart water bottle. All you do is you screw the Sawyer Squeeze on top of the water bottle, squeeze, and now you have fresh, clean drinking water. Not only is it compatible with the standard 1 liter smart water bottle, it's also compatible with this NOC 2 liter water bladder, which is BPA free. And all that means is it just doesn't have any inducive chemicals in the processing of this plastic. Therefore, in contrast, it's made with a TPU, which is just a thermoplastic polyurethane. And what that means is it's just a more favorable plastic because of its transparency, its elasticity, and its oil, grease, and abrasive resistant. So you take the Sawyer water squeeze, you screw it down on the threads, squeeze the bladder, and now you have clean drinking water in the backcountry. Now the Sawyer Squeeze does come with a couple other attachments. It comes with this hose and its 2 attachments at the end where you could attach one end to the 1 liter smart water bottle and the other end to the Sawyer Squeeze. And there you have clean drinking water. The Sawyer Squeeze water filter is very functional and a very versatile piece of kit to have with you in the backcountry. So with that being said, I hope that you have found this video informative and you may use it on your future outdoor endeavors in the backcountry. And I'll see you on the next one. B1 Bushcraft, salute, and we out of here.